places. We're all civilized people here, and I hope each of us will respect the opinion of someone else. There's obviously diverse views here. I serve in a body where if you think you've got diverse views on this subject, you ought to sit where I sit during the week, because there's some people back there that don't think exactly the same way we do. We have different ideas. Nonetheless, we are civil to each other, and I think that's going to get us a long ways down the road in making a decision on this. My staff gave me notes as to what to say, and they said I should first of all extend a special thank you to Governor Otter for joining us. But as you can see, Governor Otter's not here today. I talked to him earlier, and he's got several meetings, and he is in essence weathered out because he has some meetings that he absolutely has to get to, and couldn't take the chance of being able to get in and not get in and not get out. So with that, we want to hear from people who have an interest in this, and let me start out right from the beginning and say that I don't know how to put this gently. There's a newspaper I don't particularly read all the time, but people tell me what's in it from time to time. And my position's been represented, I understand, up here publicly for some time, that I have said this or taken that position or what have you. And I want to assure you, eyeball to eyeball, I have not taken a position on this. I have no preconceived notions on this. I have not committed to anyone to do anything on this. Having said that, I'm also a human being. And like everybody else, when I look at an issue, things hit me that are part of my background, part of my culture, what have you. And this particular issue has been kicking around for a long time. I am not as deep in the details of this as a number of people are, that probably a lot of you are sitting here, or the people that are sitting here. I will tell you this. My undergraduate degree is in forest management. Dale Bosworth and I were in the same class, although I'm quite a bit younger. In any event, when I look at a map that where either the Forest Service or BLM or whatever is trying to manage a piece of ground, or for that matter, if it's my own ranch, as I look at it, if ground is blocked up, it is easier to manage than ground that isn't blocked up. And I don't think you don't have to have a PhD in forest management to look at checkerboard ground and realize what a challenge it is to manage these kinds of grounds. So having said that, and somebody says, well, I think we ought to try to block this up, I'm willing to listen. And that's what that's what got my attention on this to begin with. As long as this is blocked up, it's going to be an issue. Whether it gets resolved now, whether it gets resolved 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 50 years from now, 100 years from now, it's going to continue to be an issue. I want to hear what you have to say, but we are on a bit of a short string here. And so we did limit it to 2 minutes. I can tell you 2 minutes is not very long to speak. I get that. I understand that. But when we got to the end of Obamacare, which was a 3,000-page bill, stood this high, 2 people spoke, 1 for, 1 against, each got 2 minutes. Now, we all knew where we were, but nonetheless, in 2 minutes, you can give me exactly what's on your mind, I believe, in short order. I'll tell you what's going to move me. What's going to move me is facts. Hard facts. Science is going to move me. My training was in science. I understand science. With all due respect to my friends with the science, they're not going to move me. The science aren't going to move me. Emotion's not going to move me. Anger's not going to move me. But I really want to hear from you the facts that you have to tell me why this should be done or why this shouldn't be done. I'm really anxious to hear that. What we're going to do on that is we have a sign-up sheet, and we're going to ask you to come up in groups of 3. I think John, is that where you want people to sit here? We're going to have you come up in groups of 6, I guess. They're going to be in groups of 3, and we're going to have the ones that are ready to testify, and then the ones that aren't. I'm going to call your name, and if you'll have the three of you that are the first ones sit here, and then when we're done with them, then I'll call another three to come up next row, and that way you're going to be able to get to speak. You're going to be able to get to the podium. Where's the podium? You're going to be up here. You can get up to the podium quickly, and that way we can hear from as many people as we can tonight. If you don't get a chance to speak tonight, I promise you, anything you write within reason, I'm going to read before I do anything with this. So even if you don't get a chance to speak, I want to hear from you in writings and emails, however you want to get in touch with me. So